Jambo, karibu sana tena kwenye kipindi cha Art of Storytelling. Leo niko na the star correspondent of Kilifi County, Alphonce Gari. We're in the beautiful town of Malindi, a very historical place where Vasco da Gama built a pillar in 1498 and it stands to date. Today we are going to be talking about a story which Alphonce Gari did. It was a very touching story called Family Dream Built on Prime Job Falls Apart After Its Loss. Karibu sana Alphonce Gari.
Thank you, Jalio, and it's a pleasure to have me in your show. It touched me personally, and this family had lost hope. And after writing this story, I was shocked. And the story was published. I got so many calls. So many people were calling in, and they were like, "Where are these boys? We need them. Can you give me contact?" So each time I would be called, I would share the contact with the contact of the principal, who was now acting as the guardian, and she could easily be accessed. So each time we were getting, first I got a call from Strathmore University, and they called me, they asked for the contacts, and they talked to me first, explaining that they were ready to offer a full scholarship for the boy, but to do something different from what the boy wanted to do. So I consulted the principal and told them, look, here's a chance. Why don't this boy drop his ambition and just go straight and do what this university is, one of the best in East Africa and Africa maybe. So after our talks, we all agreed that the boy would go and pursue. So as we are speaking now, this boy is in Strathmore University. A few days later, I got another call, also seeking to support that same boy. There was so many other calls for people who wanted to assist the girl also, who had been called at our national schools, at Ngala Girls Memorial School. So many people, everyone wanted just to help, and everyone was referring to the story as very touching, and they will do anything they will to make sure these kids complete their studies up to university, so that they come and bring up and help their mother and their father who is still in depression today. For me, this is not the first time I'm doing such a story and it has an impact. And it really feels good when you do something or do a story. And in the art of storytelling, you see the world shaken or the country shaken or people's heart are shaken, seeking to dedicate themselves to support someone who is in need. I may not have been in a position to support this family financially, but through the work of my pen, I'm very happy that the family managed to get that support. And in a few years, we'll see this boy will complete university, will get a good job, he'll be able to support his family. The girl is also having a full scholarship. One of them that is cooking up now, that you will see soon, is how Kilifi men are abandoning their wives and going for Mpango Akandos. They leave their rural homes, go to look for work, and when they get work, instead of using the money they get from their salaries, they abandon their wives and get other spouses, in quotes, meaning they get their side chicks and begin another life. Human interest stories are something, first of all, that have to be eye-catching, and it's not a story that you may easily, you have to stand out from the rest, because you may go to interview someone or may go to a function, but you have to look out for what lies the unique angle of a certain topic. We want to do stories that will have an impact. There are stories that everybody is writing, that maybe there are thousands of girls that are pregnant and maybe they have dropped out of school. But one story. Out of that, you can move out and look for a story, a different angle of how a girl maybe, despite having got that teenage pregnant, despite all the odds that are at her home, she managed to go back to school. She completed school, looking out at the successes. In mixing with the challenges, it creates a positive impact and even touches the hearts of people. Because many people sometimes you do stories, but they don't feel that this one has touched me because you're always talking of trouble. We are not out just to do stories that are troublesome. We are looking for stories that are going to change lives of people. Apart from that, also, you don't just get a good human interest story if you're not out to look for finer details. Ukitafuta tu juu juu hivi, it becomes difficult. So you have to be patient, and you need to dig deeper. Even as you are doing interviews with those people, or the interviewees, or the sources, you need to get deeper and get to open their hearts so that they open up. Some issues come from the heart. I'm very happy for being part of this show. Kwaherini sana, karibuni Malindi. Malindi ni mji wa raha. Watu wote mkuje Malindi, and there are more other lots of stories coming.
Thank you very much, Alphonce Gari, for those insights, and thank you to our viewers for watching. See you next time. Next week we'll be talking to Moses Odhiambo, who was the Journalist of the Year 2021 and also one of the top 10 feature writers. See you.